Hello, good morning, everybody. Today we are going to describe together about narrative text. Definition of narrative text. Narrative text is a piece of writing that tells a story or an event in the past. The purpose is to entertain the readers or to teach a moral lesson through a story. Narrative text can be fiction, imaginary, or non-fiction based on true events. Social function of narrative text. The social function of narrative text is to amuse or entertain the readers or listeners, to teach values or moral lessons through the story. General structure of narrative text. 1. Orientation, introduction of the characters, setting, and time of the story. 2. A complication, problem or conflict arises among the characters. To resolution, the problem is resolved either in a happy or sad ending. 4. Optional reorientation, a closing statement that may contain the moral of the story or a comment. Language features of narrative text. Past tense used to describe events in the past. Example: went, saw, lived, was, had. Action verbs indicate activities or actions. Example: run, jump, screamed. Time connectives or conjunctions to show the sequence of events. Example: then, suddenly, after that, once upon a time. Adverbs and adjectives to describe the setting, characters, or actions. Example: quickly, beautiful, angry, dark. Types of narrative text. 1. Fairy tale, a traditional story for children that usually includes magical characters and happy endings. Example: Cinderella, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. 2. Legend, a story from the past that is believed to have an element of truth, often linked to a historical or cultural figure or place. Example: The Legend of Tangkuban Perahu, Malin Kundang. 3. Fable, a short story that teaches a moral lesson, usually using animals as characters that behave like humans. Example: The Lion and the Mouse, The Tortoise and the Hare. 4. Myth, a story that explains natural phenomena, traditions, or beliefs, often involving God or supernatural beings. Example: the myths of Devi Sri, Greek mythology, Zeus, Athena. 5. Folk tale, a story passed down orally from generation to generation, reflecting the values and culture of a community. Example: Timun Mas, Si Pitung, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. 6. Fantasy, a narrative with imaginary world, magical powers, and mythical creatures. Example: Harry Potter, The Lord of the Rings. Adventure story, a narrative focusing on exciting and risky journeys or actions, often with a brave hero. Example: The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, Treasure Island. Example of narrative text: The Smart Deer. Once upon a time, in a dense forest, There lived a clever deer. He was known for his intelligence and kindness. One day, a hungry lion wanted to eat the deer. He invited the deer to his cave, pretending to be friendly, but the deer was suspicious. Before entering the cave, the deer noticed that many footprints were going in, but none were coming out. The deer then said, "Sorry, I can't go in. I see that no one has ever come out." The lion was shocked and angry. The deer quickly ran away and saved himself. Moral value: use your intelligence to stay safe from danger. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.